Thank you for the wisdom. So the MD is guiding me further. So instead of also making a very amorphous kind of suggestion, also recommend the type of model that you would want us to have. Is it a lease? Is it purchase? Is it also something to do with used equipment, second hand? All those kind of suggestions should come in because you had shared a list with us. So we have that list and we have analyzed. So we know where the need is at the moment. But the question is, what model are we recommending? What else can we do? What suggestion? So that even as we approach, as we sit down with equity, as we have also different organizations working with them, we will work with those comments and suggestions. So I want to give the opportunity to 1-2 people to make those recommend to make a proposal, sort of like we drafting sort of like a communique, something. Who is ready to go first? Oh, I see Father is ready down there. Who else? I'm saying as we write, okay. And Dr. also is ready there to go. Who else? All right, let's take those two as you write down, Father Silas, and then Dr. from Kapsua, then we move on.
Thank you, Mr. Kirikou. I will also put mine down, but I would like, on behalf of so many of us, present here and not present, to say thank you very much for this moment. We started very long time ago. We cried to Mengs, and for those who are new, today is a celebration that what we are talking about ideas is going to come to true. But I have one suggestion to the Mengs, because you cannot do everything. By the time you do everything we need, it will take not less than 3 years. But there are 2 critical areas I want given priority number 1. One is on laboratory equipment and reagent and other commodities, because that is the area we are highly exploited as faith-based. The other area is surgical supplies, implants, and all others. These 2 areas, given the first priority, it will make us do other things in a very simple way. And the model I'm suggesting is operational model, of which I suggest that you pick some of the hospitals that have engaged with the companies here in Kenya, and we pick how they have been interacting with these companies, and we are going to tell you exactly how they have been doing placements, how we have been purchasing and they support us with the supply chain, and how they have been maintaining the equipment. Because one of the things is every hospital here has a medical engineering department, and we can empower as a pool medical engineers already employed, empowered to service the equipment, and they should not be makes big burden to do that. If you can have not many, maybe 9 hospitals that have worked with the companies in a continuous engagement, we can be able to come up with a model that is workable to everybody. And for that reason is why I say let us pick laboratory and the surgical supplies as a priority. And I want to tell you where I stand. I'm giving you my laboratory today. And the surgical supplies as makes, you can start even this December. I will give you. And behind me, I have over that hospitals willing to join. Thank you.
A big hand for Father, because he's kick-starting the process that he's ready to move. Finances is not a problem. It's just a question of partnership. Yes, Dr.
So I will just maybe make some summary comments. I think we're really on the right track. I have been actually shocked I've been a medical director here for 3 years, but I've been coming to Kenya since the year 2000. One thing that I'm aware of is we are a large provider of healthcare in Kenya, but yet we are not powerful. I'm amazed by that. I have been amazed at how weak CHAC has been for us as a group. But I have a feeling that meds could be more helpful to us because we have relied on meds for a long time. And so I think we're on the right track. We need to harness the power of our community, of our group. There are many of us together, we have the same goals, and I know we're on the right track if we do that. What I think we as hospitals need, and I would say this to meds, is a project manager person, someone that we can contact, that we can flow in our information, our questions, our queries to, so that I know who to speak to. Do I go straight to the CEO? I doubt it. She's a very busy person, but there must be someone who we contact that we know who to speak to. We've gone through some lists, my little attempt to see who wants digital x-ray, but the same is true. This colleague here has said lab equipment, surgical supplies. We're all looking for the same things, and if we can look for lab equipment, surgical supplies, diagnostic equipment, and form a consortium where we have buying power. We're looking for buying power. And then all you need are 3 components. Acquisition, how do we acquire? After we have it, how do we service it? And then, I guess, a financing arm. How do we finance things? And we should not ignore, as our colleague has said, used equipment. I am constantly getting emails about stuff from Japan, from here, from there, but I'm afraid or don't feel I have the understanding of the quality of that equipment, so I'm afraid to engage. But if we have a supplier that we have tested and meds is involved, we could become, again, a powerful access to used equipment that we should not ignore. Most of these pieces of equipment still have some life. Mm-hmm. So that's my summary. I hope it helps. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Big hand for Dr. Rick. Do we have another? Oh, we have some other 2 hands here. We're talking of way forward. And that doesn't mean you dilute your point. Continue writing that point. We're going to pick that piece of paper and analyze. But a quick response. You talked of a contact person, project manager. We already have. Meme Shantrak is the one driving that process. He's the one in charge. He will now share his business card with all the details, and he is now the one who will be getting your need. He has been involved, and that's the case he was putting across. So I wanted to respond to that concern.